G'day everyone, and yeah, welcome back to the channel. Today is a stinker, guys. It is going to be 40 degrees today, so as you can tell, got the singlet top on, the budgies in the background. They love this hot weather. So, but yeah, today I got to do a video on another sluice run. So nothing better to do, seeing as it's just going to be ridiculously hot, too hot for a swing in my opinion. So got plenty of yeah, quartz to go through. So I've already done probably about maybe three buckets so far, and I've collected just over almost 3.5 grams. So it's pretty bloody good, guys. It needs to be cleaned up a bit more, and I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's been pretty cool watching it all up here. Now I know there's a lot of fine gold still in the material, so I will re-sluice it. And this time it hasn't got all that quartz powdery crap in it, because it's all come out in the water when I've changed the water, you know. So it's a lot better to go through the second time when I rerun it and hopefully catch that smaller stuff. So, but yeah, enough chit chat. I'll show you the bits that I've gotten so far, or what I've gotten so far, and we'll get into it. Sweet. Alright guys, so we're all set up, ready to go. Might have a bite to eat first before we do it. I've got half of that bucket there to go through, so all that's set up, ready to run. So this is what I've gotten so far out of all the material. So all up, guys, is, like I said, 3.5 grams in there. Still needs a bit more of a clean up, but yeah, this is why I kept all my quartz, and I've still got at least half of it to go. So I'm expecting about 6, maybe 7 grams, hopefully 10, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, nothing better to do on a hot day or a wet wintry day, and you just do this kind of stuff, especially if it produces that kind of shiny. So sweet as, guys. We'll get into it and we'll see what appears in that mat. Oh, tell you what, guys, it is getting stinking hot sitting right there. I've probably sat there for 10 minutes, run about, I reckon, 25 to 30 soup spoons through the sluice, and I'll show you in a minute. But it's 10 o'clock in the morning, well, 10:30, somewhere thereabouts. That's the temp at the moment. It's meant to hit 40 here today. At the moment it's just under 30, and that's at yeah, not even 11 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it's like 10:30 or somewhere around there. So, but yeah, I'm having a break, guys, because I'm going to get cooked sitting there in the sun. I have to wait a few hours before that spot gets covered. I'll just watch that line. But anyway, this is what I've gotten so far, so I'm hoping you can see it in the mat. But look at that. Look at all those little specks. They're everywhere. And I've noticed there's a few getting washed out through here, but they're getting hooked around and coming straight back in. And you'll see the smaller bits on the side down here still. So I'm just letting it clean out at the moment while I'm here. Bloody flies. So, but yeah, that's from about 30 soup spoons. So yeah, I might turn it off, give it a break, slap with some sunscreen, put a hat on, and come back. Sweet. Alrighty, guys, so I've had a break. I did a clean out of the mat, so all the cons are in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a heap of runs and then just chuck all the cons in there and pan it off at the end of the day. So I'll have to do a water change soon, and yeah, keep it hydrated with a good old bourbon. And I've also slipped, slopped and slapped. I've got my hat on as well. So, but for my second run, looking not too bad, guys. Looking not too bad. Look at that. Look at all that shiny. Heaps of it. It's all through the mat. And I know there's a couple of stragglers over on the corner here, and there is a bit just down in there, and I think there might be some fines standing there as well. So, but all in all, it's doing the job, guys. It is doing the job. So that's the material I've got there. As you can see, I'm using the soup spoon. And I am dry feeding it too, so got to be very, very careful with this stuff, being quartz powder. So I'm always keeping my mouth covered, holding my breath and everything like that when I feed it. So, and then now and again you got to give this a bit of a clean off. You can see the dust building up on it. So, but yeah guys, it is working well, working well. I need to do a water change soon, but I'll keep going for a while yet before I do that. Sweet. It's hard holding your breath in between spoons. But you got to hold your breath. And now and again, you want to clean this off too, just because of the dust on it. So you've got to keep your eye out for that stuff. But there's some nice colour in this mat, guys. It's looking good. It's a bit different than swinging a monster. But I'll tell you what, it is stinking hot right now, especially sitting here in the sun. Good thing I've got sunscreen and all that shit on, and a bourbon to keep hydrated. Good fun this, guys. Kicking back and just watching that colour up here. Sweet. I'll keep going. Tried to load this mat up a bit more and yeah, I'll give you a look. Oh, just having another break, guys, because sitting over there, it is absolutely cooking, sitting just there in the bloody sun. It is unbelievable. But yeah, that shade line is slowly working its way closer to the bucket, which is good. So just have to have breaks in between. I'm going to probably have to change that water soon. But as you can see, perfect level coming out of that sluice. So it's awesome. But we'll come around and I'll show you guys what we've got in there so far. You can see it all there. I'll zoom in, see if that does any good. All up through there. You can see a run of it there, as well as on the other side. There is a few little stragglers, like that one there. And there's another one just over there, you can see. But it's doing the job. Like you'll see when I feed it, I basically feed it just in front of this bar here. The reason for that is I've got small holes along there, and then 3 larger holes there, and it creates like a little fast pressure spot, and you get a low pressure spot on both sides, so it blows the material out, and then you've got your crossover there. So works out to be a pretty good little design. It's caught a lot of fine stuff so far, but you can see the odd little bit still down the end here, so there's still gold in that there. But yeah guys, we'll have a break and keep going. It's getting warmer guys. We're up to almost 33 now, so whew, it's cooking. And it's about 11:30 I think now, so yeah, I think we're gonna get pretty close to that 40-degree mark. But anyway, as you could probably see, I've just finished off that bucket. That's just water out of there. So, but letting the mat clean off, and that's what we've gotten. So you can see there's a lot of colour there. Looks really promising. Some nice chunky bits a bit further down. There'll be a bit in there too. So, but as always, I would have lost some out the end, but I'll have a look once I turn the pumps off. You'll be able to see the finer stuff down here if there is any. So sweet, we'll turn it off and have a look. Alrighty guys, so all turned off, and yeah, check out that watercolour. Just amazing how much dust and shit's in that quartz. Like, I'll show you what's at the bottom of this tub. I do have a catch pan in there for, you know, the main material, but this is what comes into the water. Look at that. It's just like sand, really sandy, silty shit. So it's just crazy, that stuff. Hence why the water's here. So I'll wash that tub out and all that later on right down the back there behind the shed. So, but yeah, let's have a look at this mat. I'll zoom in now guys, should be a bit better because the water's not running. So there you can see it all there. Down through the mat. All on this side up through there. Like I said, there's the odd straggler, like that bit there, a couple of bits there. And all that there is metal shavings, pretty much, from the crusher. So you might think that's going to be a pain to separate, but it's quite easy, to be honest. It's all magnetic, so that's where a magnet comes in handy after drying the material out and all that after panning it. So, but yeah, we are losing some finer stuff out the end here. Not sure if you've seen on camera, but there is some finer specks to see, you can see in the mat, so that's showing me that there is a little bit coming out the end. Only very fine stuff though, so the bulk of it's all caught up here, which is the main thing. That's what we want guys, that's sweet. So we'll clean the mat off, chuck it in there with the first run, and we'll drain this tub out and clean this over and change the water over, and then have a break. Do another run once this shade creeps over, because it is stinking hot. Alrighty guys, so it is heated up. It's about 34 at the moment, 35 degrees. So as you can see, I've cleaned out the sluice, cleaned the water out and all that stuff, so she's all ready to run again. And I've got another bucket, so that's my last technical bucket, because I ended up pouring 2 buckets into the big tub that I had. So I got about, I don't know, about 30 litres worth of dirt or so, or quartz in that one. So 3 buckets worth anyway. So yeah, what we'll do guys, we'll get into it. We'll run this stuff. I've got the cons from the first 2 runs in there, so that's what we'll be panning out at the end of the day. So, but yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm just excuse me, just letting the mat clean up at the moment. So I've ran, I'd say about 30 spoons out of that bucket, and unfortunately the little bar that I've got in the back here that supports the mat popped out before, so the whole mat dropped, and I ended up losing some of the material down this way. As you can see, there's a couple of bits just in there. So, but I managed to fix her up, and as you can see, it's a nice little showing of colour in there again, which is really, really cool. Only small stuff, but I'm not cleaning it out yet. I'm going to run a few more through it because there's still more room, and then we'll clean her out. Sweet. Alrighty guys, so it is really, really bloody hot at the moment, but I'm in the shade now. Look at that. So there's the sunline. All that was in the sun earlier and it was absolutely cooking, so I'm happy. But that's as much as I have done so far out of this bucket. I'm about to do a clean out because that's getting pretty full, but you can see all the bits in there. There's heaps. And I've knocked them out a few times, so I've lost some bits down here, as you can see. I've had to readjust it, so there's gold the whole way down the bloody mat. The bonus part is that bit there has been there since the start, and so is that other little bit, so I shouldn't have lost much, which is good. So we'll turn it off, do my third clean out into the bucket, and then we'll do the fourth run for the day. Alrighty guys, so the fourth and final run of the day. So as you know, I've got the 3 run cons in there. The first run wasn't much of a run, to be honest. I only did probably 20 spoons of that shit, but yeah, we've done alright in the last 2 runs, and this is the next one. So that's all primed and ready to go. Nice clean even flow. You can see it running up the middle there, the far section in the middle. A little bit of water leaking off the side there, but that's alright. So, and plenty of rinse aid, good stuff that. So we'll get in there guys, run this last lot, and we'll see how we go. Sweet. Alrighty, so as you can see, it's a big bucket, this bucket. It's got some weight to it. It's really heavy, so plenty of material in there to go guys. And as you've seen so far, been getting some right colour out of it. Bit up there, put all those bits through there. The mat seems to be flowing really good at the moment too, because there's nothing down here. There's one bit just there and a bit there, but the rest of the mat all the way down looks reasonably clear. So I think it's set up pretty good at the moment. There you can see all those little shiny bits in the mat. And we'll keep going guys. Sweet. Got the flow pretty well this time guys. You can see how fast it's going in the middle there, but the bonus part is there's no shiny, but that bit there might be a couple others. Geez, the glare's pretty bad. It's a nice little bit there, but as usual, the majority of the bits are up there. So we'll run a few more, and then we'll do our final clean out, and then we'll pan, see how much we got for the day of running cons. Alright guys, well I'm going to go until that catch pan down there is full of material, and then I'm going to call the last run done. But this is what we got so far. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that picker right there. How cool is that? A little picker. And just loads of other bits. Look at that, it's just bits everywhere. Sun glare's a bit of a pain guys, sorry. But yeah, heaps and heaps and heaps of bits. There's that picker there, still there. Water's quite dirty now, but you can see there's a bit there. There's another bit there, so down here doesn't look too bad, which is really good. So sweet, we'll keep running until that pan's full, and then yeah, we'll clean her out. Alrighty, so time to call it quits guys. That there is what I have left in that bucket. Now the other tub that I have with stuff in it is probably about this size, and it's probably roughly around the same as the water level with the amount of stuff I've got in it. So I've still got heaps left, that there plus roughly that there. So but yeah, this is the fourth run, so I'll give you a look. There's heaps and heaps of colour in there. It's crazy. The nice little pickages there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, very happy with this. I've got that one straggler all the way down here. That's the only bit. A couple of little tiny pieces up through there, but that's why we have a catch pan. So I'll chuck all this into the concentrate bucket, and yeah, we'll pan it out and have a look, see how we went for the day. Sweet. Alrighty guys, all cleaned up and done for the day. Boom. That's what we've got for today. So some nice bits there guys. I'll zoom in, hang on. Look at that, shiny. Heaps of fines in there as well. Next to a 10-cent piece to give you guys an idea. But I reckon there's probably about half a gram there, maybe a bit more. Some quite chunky stuff there, so a fair bit of fines too, which just shows that matte and the design I'm using is doing the job well. So all in all, a good day. So I'll finish cleaning all this up, and yeah, we'll pack up. All done and dusted guys. It is what, 6:15 in the evening, and it is still 37 degrees. It is cooking. No wind, no nothing. So I've kind of drenched myself a bit to cool off. So, but I'm done guys, done for the day. I ended up drying that stuff out to separate the metals. I used a magnet, pulled all the magnetic shit out and all that, but all up I ended up with 0.836, I think it was, or 835. So just under a gram guys for running all that material today. So well worth it, you know. Have a few beers, kick back and watch that colour appear. So yeah guys, been a ripper day, another good day. And as always, you know, if you like this video, give us that big thumbs up, and if you haven't subbed, sub up guys, because yeah, I'll be back out swinging or running some more cons soon enough. So till next time guys, take it all easy, and I'll catch us all later.